One of the most important things to do is to take even better care of your health. All right. To make sure you're trying to get some sleep, even though I know for some of you that might be a struggle if all you're thinking about is this woman. But to make sure that you're eating right, to go exercise, be active, be productive. All right. Don't just sit around the house moping all day. That's only going to make things harder and worse for you. Get active, get in the right mindset. Again, eat, drink your water, drink whatever you need to drink, but get yourself to a healthier place. This will allow you to combat all that negative energy that you're taking on from the sadness and hurt from this situation. And again, it will not only be beneficial to you as a man, as a human being, but it will also be beneficial in getting her back. The second step in how to get her back is do not overwhelm her. All right. So here's another mistake I see a lot of men make in this situation is that you're either trying to pressure her, you are dumping all these emotions on her. And again, when we say dumping all these emotions, we don't mean properly expressing yourself, because there's nothing wrong with that. That needs to happen. All right. But we're saying that emotional dumping, that just all over the place and, again, not being poised, not having any control of yourself. This is very overwhelming to that woman. All right. And again, why would that draw her back in? That's not going to make her want to come back. Again, if you seem like you don't have yourself together, that makes you less desirable in her eyes. But going further than that, you overwhelming her stresses her out. It doesn't allow her to feel comfortable and at peace with entertaining being with you. And again, I have to say, if you've ever seen it work, it's working for the wrong reasons and it leads to other problems in the long run. So you've got to learn to, yes, state your case. Absolutely say how you feel, say what your desire and your intentions are, but do not overwhelm. Do not pressure. Also understand that if this is a scenario where you did something wrong, where you hurt this woman, all right, and it may have been just a genuine mistake, I won't say genuine, an honest mistake, right? An honest mistake. Regardless, you have to understand that you can't expect her to get over it on your time. You can't expect her to want to move past it on your time. I'm not sitting here saying sit and wait forever for this woman. And we'll get a little bit more into that at the end of this video. What I am saying is you cannot put the pressure of timing on her because you want this back. You're getting nervous, you're getting antsy, and all you're doing is making her feel, again, more stressed out. So you're going to have to exercise a level of patience as well. And that patience will, again, diminish the chances of overwhelming her in this moment and only making her withdraw from you even further. All right, so let's keep this moving. Now we are at number 3. And number 3 is acknowledge her feelings. So there can be a tendency to be so caught up in how you're feeling about this situation that even though you love and care about this woman, in your battle to get her back, you're not realizing that you're dismissing her feelings or you're not giving it enough acknowledgement and attention. And again, if this was a part of the problem in the first place in this relationship, why would that make that woman feel like she can come back and be in a relationship with you again if you're continuing this type of behavior of being dismissive? And this is why it's so important and why I made number 1, regaining your masculine energy. In you getting back that poise, that strength, that confidence, you can now see things more clearly. You can now be more present in listening and understanding, all right? Because when your emotions are all over the place, you're not hearing her, you're not understanding, you're not getting it. But now by, again, calming yourself down, getting to a level head, you can now be more in tune to understanding where she's coming from, understanding what are her concerns and issues. And here's a big thing. In acknowledging her feelings, it's not just about her feelings that led to the breakup. Because many times as men, we can be very focused on what we're seeing on the surface, but we're not understanding what's going on deeper within. So let's say you guys just got into a fight about a female friend, I don't know why this is coming to mind, but a female friend of yours called you at a time of night that she thought was inappropriate. And you was like, it's not a big deal. That's just my friend. It's nothing going on here. And that led to a fight, and that fight led to a breakup, right? You now have to understand that it may not just be about that one moment. You got to be willing to go deeper if you want to get that woman back, because what if the real issue is she feels like you're constantly letting women cross lines that are inappropriate, or that you are behaving in other ways that she deems inappropriate, and that, yes, she may not have fully explained to you before. Now, that doesn't excuse the fact that she hasn't said it to you, because she should be telling you what the issue was from the jump. But it can happen. It can happen where the woman doesn't feel as comfortable, or maybe she tried to, and you may not have realized that you kind of dismissed that conversation. And so now there needs to be a deeper discussion as to not just what went wrong that triggered the breakup, but what are all the issues she has with you? And not just she has with you, what are all the issues in this relationship? Because if we're trying to get this person back, we've got to create this environment that says things are going to be better, all right? And for them to be better, you've got to be able to acknowledge how she feels, understand the issues, and then, of course, make corrections. That's what's necessary. Without that, again, she will still have hesitation. And here's the thing. Even if, I got to keep throwing this back in, and I'm sound like a broken record, but listen, even if you successfully get this woman back by not addressing the deeper issue and only addressing the surface issue that happened, you're still now walking back into a relationship that's inevitably going to fail again. You're going to lose her again because you haven't gotten to the root of the issue. You got to get there. Hey, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to check this one out right here, and I'll see you there.
Relationships are the key to a successful life. But there's 5 areas that we have to be mindful of when it comes to relationships. There's relationship with God, relationship with ourselves, relationship with family and friends,